Chase literally had this giant Excel sheet of all these different schools, the prices of the schools, like there was pros and there was cons, but we need to let you guys know exactly when we are going to be moving because that's kind of a big deal and I'm kind of nervous for it.
We just had our last month of May here. We will never be here for another month of May.
Ah, that's crazy. Hey guys, welcome to KennaDee Kay. Today guys, we've had a lot of questions about what our next steps are with med school and all of Chase's schooling. And so we are here just to answer a few of you guys' questions. First things first, Chase is going to graduate in a week. We are so excited. At least it's undergrad, right? Is that what it is called? Yeah. Yes. So he's graduating his undergrad. What are you graduating in?
Exercise science.
Yes, and we're so excited because after this we have about a year break and we have lots of fun trips planned and lots of fun things going on. So during this year, tell us, Chase, about what you have to do for like medical school stuff.
So I just sent in my application for med school a few weeks ago.
Yes.
I ended up applying to 14 different schools. And how it works is you send that's the primary application, and this last week I just got secondary application, which is just extra essays for each school.
How many essays have you had to write? How many essays have you had to write? It's so many. All he does is essays.
Yes,
right now. It's crazy. And then what happens after that?
Yep, then if schools like me, they'll send me interview invites in the fall or sometime next year in January, February. And then around March of next year, I will know 100% which school I am going to.
It's crazy. Literally March. Through the application process, we had to go through all of these different medical schools, through all these different states, and kind of pick what ones we felt like were doing that would go best for us and which ones we felt like we should go to. And Chase, do you want to talk more about kind of the schools you looked at, which ones you really liked, which ones you thought were really good fit for us?
Yeah, we looked a lot in Texas because I'm from there.
Yeah, there's residency there, which helps a lot.
Yeah, we looked here, we looked in Boston, Massachusetts, because KennaDee really wants to
I'm
go
obsessed
there.
with Boston. And North Carolina. I'm obsessed with both of those.
We also looked at North Carolina, looked at Ohio, looked at some schools in California as well. I looked at several different ones, and we looked at a lot of different things together, and we looked at not only how good the school is, or how also about living circumstances, and how, because KennaDee, we're going to live there for 4 years, so we gotta like where we live as well.
I want it to be pretty so I can have fun there. I think everywhere is beautiful though, but it was kind of tricky. Chase literally had this giant Excel sheet of all these different schools, the prices of the schools, like there was pros and there was cons, there was like all these things if they were close to family, if they weren't, there was like what their like averages for their GPA and what they're looking for in the MCAT score. It was insane. How many hours did it take you to do that?
A long time.
It took so long. And it took me a long time to read it.
Decision.
Yes, it's true. I feel like it took a lot of prayer and a lot of studying where we wanted to go to decide on where we were going to apply.
Yep.
And so we also wanted to let you guys know. So we told you guys that we find out in March what school we're going to, but we need to let you guys know exactly when we are going to be moving because that's kind of a big deal. And I'm kind of nervous for it because moving is kind of scary and all our IKEA stuff at our house, we're nervous it's gonna break because it's not the best moving stuff, if that makes sense.
It's all gonna break.
But, because it already breaks when we pull it. But we are going to be moving in April. And I'm like, so excited, so nervous. It's getting so close.
Yeah. We just had our last month of May here. We will never be here for another month of May.
Ah, that's crazy. Okay, so now we're gonna tell you guys all 14 schools that we have applied to that we might move to. I'm so scared. Okay, Chase knows like all of them the best. I know like the cities, but Chase knows all the names of the schools and everything else. So I can list a few, but do you want to start off?
Sure. So all 14 are in the state of Texas. So let's see. One is UT Southwestern. That's in Dallas.
And that one we really like because it's close to Chase's family, so it'd be nice to have like a support system. It's just a really good school, and
they have lots of good food.
They do have lots of good food. And I went to Dallas recently. I always go with Chase and his family, and they always have the best food. But it was fun too to even take like Paisley, like made me excited to bring my family there because it's like such a fun area. When I took Paisley there for a cheer competition, so I really liked Dallas. It was really fun, and I really like Dallas whenever I went with Chase as well. But it was like fun to show my family.
Another one is Texas A&M in College Station. So it's a little small college town.
Yes, which I think would be kind of fun though too. Pros is its housing is a lot more affordable compared to other locations.
Yeah, big cities.
So we're excited about that.
Probably live closer to the school and be safer.
Yes, so we like that. I think isn't that school like have 2 locations as well?
Yeah, there's one in College Station and one in Temple.
So there's a possibility of living in either one of those, which is kind of fun. And then the next school is Baylor.
Yeah, that's in Houston.
That's in Houston. That I just like the name Baylor alone. Like Baylor sounds really cute.
Baylor.
Yes.
The name, how cute it is not factored.
Yeah, but I think it's a cute name. Baylor sounds cute. Anyway, what's another pro? Isn't your grandma live right there?
No, my grandma lives in Houston.
So we like that. Another little support system. I've never been to Houston, so I don't really know anything else about Houston. Looks pretty.
Yeah, there's a really big hospital system in Houston as well.
That's really cool. And then our next place is...
So there's another University of Houston, there's another one in Houston as well, and there's another one called McGovern that's also in Houston. So there's 3 of them in Houston.
Oh, so there's a big chance I'll live in Houston. Oh wait, I have been to Houston!
Yes.
I went for Taylor Swift! Oh yeah, I love that city. We were good. We can live there. That'll bring me back all the memories of Taylor Swift.
I wasn't invited.
He's not a Swiftie. It's fine.
There's another school in Galveston.
Galveston.
UTMB.
Right by all the cruise ports.
No, right close to the beach.
Yes, we love that. Also, back onto the Taylor Swift thing, Chase really likes Jake Gyllenhaal. It's like one of his favorite actors. So we get fights sometimes.
He deserved better than Taylor Swift.
Oh, you're gonna get so much. You're gonna go, these Swifties are coming for you, Chase. Oh no. Oh gosh, he does really like Jake Gyllenhaal though. Anyway, came back to another city. What other cities are there?
Another one in Tyler, Texas. It's East Texas.
And that's like kind of a smaller town, right?
Yeah, it's another small town.
That's fun. We love small towns.
Another one in Lubbock, which is kind of like the little square rectangle part at the top of Texas.
Ah, I didn't know that's where it was.
No.
One of my good friends is from Lubbock.
Had a lot of friends go to school there. They lived
Good.
there.
Cool, cool.
Another one in El Paso, which is right on the border. So
Of like Mexico, and which I think could be really cool because Chase could practice his Spanish since he lived in Mexico for 2 years on his mission.
So it'd be nice to use Spanish to help people there.
Yeah, and
In med school.
for sure, I feel like it's a great opportunity to like, I don't know, I just think Spanish is so cool, and knowing all the medical terms as a doctor would also be really cool. So,
Yeah.
and is there any other ones?
There's one in like Edinburgh, which is another like small town near the border.
Cool.
And then
Could you speak Spanish there too?
most places in Texas. Yeah.
That's nice. We like that.
It's a plus for sure. Another thing's a small one in Fort Worth, and there's one in San Antonio as well. Which
Oh yes.
I used to live in San Antonio and I loved it there.
Chase told me that, what is it called, the
The
Riverwalk?
Riverwalk.
Yeah, he said I would really like the Riverwalk, so I'm excited to see that.
Riverwalk is cool.
Is that pretty much all of them?
Well, and Austin. There's a school in Austin as well.
Oh yes, it is. We've been to Austin, it's really nice.
Austin also has very good food.
True. But what we have to do is we're trying to figure out our scheduling right now. But so Chase will get interviews and he'll interview at each of these schools or whatever. And then Chase and I are also gonna be traveling to Texas, going to all the different cities, and we're gonna be like checking out to see if we can live there and just like kind of try to picture ourselves living the next 4 years at in this like city that's different that we've probably never lived in unless it's Dallas. But other than that, that's crazy. I'm really excited.
It'll be cool to visit everything.
Yes.
Look at the school.
Look at the housing options.
And see how Kobe Bear feels about it all.
Yes, Kobe Bear really wants a backyard. Huh. He wants a backyard. He really wants a backyard. So we're gonna try to see if we can afford a backyard. We're gonna see though, because the housing market is a little crazy. But Kobe Bear really wants a backyard, if possible. So we're gonna see, we're gonna try. And yeah, I think we're really excited for what's coming. It's kind of crazy.
So if you guys know anything about any of those cities,
Yes.
if you live there, if you've been to them, just comment down below thoughts that you guys have, or
For sure. Things that you liked, things that you're like, we need to be aware of.
anything. Just
Yeah.
gotta learn a lot of stuff.
Also tell us like good neighborhoods that you think would be great options for like us to live in. And what were you gonna say? Sorry, I cut you
I
off.
don't know, that's it, yeah.
We're excited. It's gonna be fun.
Big decision.
It is. We're really excited about it. I think it's just gonna be a great time for our marriage too, because it's gonna be fun to kind of just take this next step in getting all of our medical school stuff done. We love it.
swimming pool.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will keep you guys updated on all of our med school stuff. Love you guys. Bye.